And in Nigeria, passenger train services have resumed across the country. Officials of the Railway Corporation say all the protocols required to prevent further spread of COVID-19 have been put in place. Well, our correspondent Ihaza paid a visit to a train station in Abuja, the country's capital, and he brings us this report.
Nigeria's railway service is back in operation after being shut for nearly 5 months due to COVID-19. Officials say measures like temperature checks, use of face masks and enforcing physical distancing have been put in place to ensure safety of passengers.
The Nigerian Railway Corporation has been up and doing when it comes to observing the protocol set up by the NCDC in Nigeria, because we know that we need to protect the lives of our passengers at the train stations and on board the trains from the destination to from where they are taken off to their destination.
The Nigeria Railway Corporation halted services across the country in March. It shut stations like this one, which mainly caters for passengers commuting to and from the nation's capital Abuja and Kaduna State. Before lockdown ended last month, authorities decontaminated the entire train station, including the coaches and walkways. In addition, physical distancing foot signs had to be placed on the floor, and seats at the lounge were marked to help keep people 1 meter apart, as advised by health officials. And as passengers settle on the train, it's not business as usual.
These aren't the regular sitting arrangements for this couch. As part of measures to ensure people maintain physical distancing and stay safe from contracting the coronavirus, the sitting capacity of this train had to be reduced to about half.
However, this development comes with an extra cost of an additional 100% to the original fare. That hasn't gone down well with some passengers.
I do have a problem with the increase in the fare price for the train service. Of course, some of us, it's not a difficult thing to afford it. But if we as a government said we want to ease the mode of transportation for the majority of the poor people in Nigeria, I think the increase in price is not a good one.
The government can still do more for the people, you know. Not all the time the people have to pay the price for everything. Government can still look in good faith and say, okay, this thing, since it's happening this way, we can as well just make it like 50%. You get, instead of paying, the former was 1.3, now you're paying 2.6.
Authorities say the hike in price is required to help keep the train service running during this period of the pandemic.
You see, we have to make some little upward adjustment of the fares because of the social distancing. Since we have cut down the number of seats in the train, we have to do that so that we'll be able to sustain the train's operation.
The government says the increased fares are only temporary until the pandemic is over and trains can accommodate passengers at full capacity. It plans to ensure rail transportation remains open in order to boost economic activities across the country. Ihaza, CGTN, Abuja.